Y'all, what's up? It's Friday, so I'm gonna keep it black, but I'm not about to keep it brief. Is this your king? Huh? During Paris Fashion Week, Kanye West held a surprise fashion show which featured all of his models as well as children wearing a shirt that said "White Lives Matter." Apparently, it was supposed to be, or according to Vogue editor Gabriella Carifa Johnson, a black woman, it could have been a commentary on a dystopian future where white people might actually become extinct and then therefore are in need of defense. I mean, we saw you wearing a MAGA hat standing right next to Trump. That is your man's, bro. That's your MO. You find solace in protecting white people at the expense of the people who made you famous. And there it is. Kanye West's antics have never made it to the parking lot until today, because there has honestly been nothing to say about a person who just don't like us for real, or themselves for that matter. His fans can argue all day about when the switch flipped, but homeboy has drank so much of the Kool-Aid that he doesn't believe he owes you, his constituency, any level of respect because he is an artist. And because of his genius, he feels he has the creative license to make subversive statements and content that supersede our limited imaginations, when in all actuality, he is acting in service to the ideology that plagues us. Subversion, just like revolution, has only ever been just when it's championing the oppressed. But y'all let Kanye disrespect our lineage and champion oppressors over and over and over again. It's no secret that Kanye uses shock value to make noise, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Those who don't make noise don't make history. But he has used this repeatedly to undermine the existence of hate, and while trying to transcend the shackles of racism, through his narcissism, he has become anchored as a tool to perpetuate rhetoric that affects us all. Proclaiming that slavery was a choice, that Harriet Tubman never freed slaves. 300 people, 19 trips, Union spy, breaker of chains. Girl, he said he don't read books. But now it's more than just hijinks and buffoonery. No, it's still very much that. But now he is engaging in producing traumatic imagery, making a mockery of people's pain, and forcing children to participate in it. Jaden Smith said, "Not me," and walked right the up on out of there. All while appropriating our modern day civil rights movement to remind us that white lives also matter. But we know that. We ain't never not know that. We know white lives matter. You just want your white life to matter more, Cheryl Ann, as you always have. It is written. In 1776, she taking us back. When Thomas Jefferson was drafting the Declaration of Independence, he included an entire passage condemning the practices of slavery. But guess what? Your founding fathers made him take it out because our plight didn't matter. And yes, Thomas Jefferson is on record calling slavery a deplorable institution, but I guess our lives didn't matter enough for that to mean anything, because that didn't stop him from owning hundreds of us. So please do not go simping for TJ, because not a decade later he was pinning his nose on the state of Virginia, providing an extensive description of why black people and white people just had to be two separate races, and that black people just had to be inferior to white people in mind and body with no proof. The Three-Fifths Compromise. In 1787, white people drafted a federal statute that established that black people should only be counted as 3/5 of a person. What? I know we all learned that back in grade school, but do y'all hear yourselves? Gave us a fraction of your value so some states could use our bodies to leverage voting power, while other states didn't deem us fit to be counted as whole humans because you didn't treat us like whole humans. Separate but equal. In 1896, when segregation became codified, white facilities got disproportionately higher budgets and stronger infrastructure because their experiences mattered more. Eugenics. Y'all formed a whole fake science to identify areas in black people's physiology and biology that made them less intelligent and less evolved than white people that lasted all the way up until the 1940s. We say Black Lives Matter because y'all never saw the underbelly of it all. You only saw its benefits for you as white people. The very existence of things like affirmative action, welfare, JEDI and cultural competency training, WIC, EBT are all proof that inequity exists, that black or poor lives don't matter as much. And the thing about it is, we did not ask you to come here, but you punished us for being here anyway. So Kanye, you made a grave mistake. You positioned yourself as an artist, put your work on the stage, made yourself open to artistic critique when you were not ready for the consequences. So you want to talk about somebody's boots? Sir, what? You out here selling alien bird cages for people to put on their feet, and then you called your partner in crime to further dig the knife in? You brought this on yourself. It's giving Wonder Twins divide. It's giving goddamn Tweedledee and Tweedledum looking ass. Goddamn Beavis and Butthead looking ass. Oh, Shrek and Donkey from the first movie looking ass. Whoa. Chill on Shrek and Donkey. Well, one of them was a hateful, lonely motherfucker and the other one was a jackass.